All right, it's day 2 of our Studies Weekly, week 4. Alabama's early explorers came for gold, God, and glory. And remember, our outcome or our objective is that you will learn how migration of these explorers came to North America, to Alabama, and how it changed agriculture, economic status, and or population. All right, so let's get into our next explorer for the week. Hernando de Soto. Remember, Hernando de Soto was inspired by de Vaca's book to come over and see what Alabama, what North America was all about. Okay? This is not a picture of De Soto. This is a picture of Chief Tuscaloosa. All right, Chief Tuscaloosa was an Indian chief who the city of Tuscaloosa is named after. But you'll see why his picture's here in just a second. Okay? Hernando de Soto came to North America in 1540 in search of gold. He had found gold in South America, so he thought North America would be the same. De Soto and his men searched the whole southeast. Then they met Chief Tuscaloosa, a 7-foot tall chief, and things heated up. I can't imagine a 7-foot tall man. I'm short, but that's pretty tall. Hoping to keep from getting killed, De Soto and his men it should say took Chief Tuscaloosa hostage. The plan backfired when they came to the city of Tbilisi. Soto and his men were met by a native army. Okay? This is Hernando de Soto, and let's continue with facts about him. Being outnumbered, De Soto and his men started a fire in the city. About 2,500 natives died in that fire, with only about 20 of De Soto's men died. So here we go. We're talking about population in our outcome. 2,500 people dying in one event like this fire, that makes a big impact on the population. Many of the men were injured, though, and most of De Soto's supplies were burned, so they could not continue their journey. This event marked the beginning of the conflict between natives and explorers. Because after this, the 2 explorers that we talked to before, they had met up with natives, but it didn't say anything about a conflict or a war. But now, after De Soto has come through, the Indians are not, natives is another name they call Indians, but the Indians are not going to like the explorers. Okay? All right. Also, as more Spaniards came, they brought new diseases with them that killed thousands of the natives in the coming years. Again, a big change in the population when all of this happened and all of these people started dying. Okay. All right. So I'm only going to go over Hernando de Soto today because that was a big part of our newspaper middle section. And I want you to be able to get all that sunk in, and you'll do a little activity with Hernando de Soto today, and then we'll do 2 more tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.